What's going on, y'all? We got some Starfield today, and I'm actually going to turn down the game volume because we got it pretty much playing right here, super loud. So here's the debacle. We have come across extraterrestrial humanoid species, or humanoid versions of us, extra-dimensional humanoid versions of us going around. I still don't know if they're really just other versions of us because they're kind of just projecting a screen, right? But they're going around different universes collecting artifacts so that they can travel throughout the multiverse and make decisions across each plane of existence, which is really just a separate timeline from the one that you are from, right? Like, if you were to go to another plane of existence, there's another you who's making other decisions or has died already. So the question is, you know, the thing that unlocks travel to these other dimensions are these artifacts. And once you gather all the artifacts, then you become more ascended than the last time you were. Like, being able to travel to another universe and whatnot. So the question is, should there be a regulatory system or form of government over those artifacts? Or should it be free range to whoever finds it? Or should there be, like, a third option? I don't even know what the third option is. What do you think, Pooh?
It's a tough one.
Right?
But I don't think anyone should go around making other decisions for people.
What do you mean? Like a form of government? Like a form of extra-dimensional time government?
You're basically saying, yeah, that this group of people have rule over the artifacts.
No, well, they want rule over the artifacts.
They want rule, so that shouldn't be that way. If the artifacts are in this solar system, they should stay there.
But then here's the duality. So should there be artifact pirates that go around making decisions in each dimension?
No. Ideally, no. Why don't we just leave the artifacts where they are?
Because that doesn't promote further research and study into the artifacts themselves. It's kind of like leaving the book closed as opposed
to... Are there artifacts all over the...
dimensions, yeah. But you can connect them to each one. Kind of like everything everywhere all at once.
But you need to have all the artifacts.
And sometimes you might accidentally go to another dimension, you know, where there's like a whole set of rules with another version of you, and you might accidentally kill everybody just trying to get the artifacts from that dimension.
Yeah, no, that should not be the case. There should be... Every dimension should have its own government that watches over the artifacts and keeps it from pirates, but makes its own decisions. But, like, we can't have either one person or one body looking for all of them just so that they can advance instead of other races.
It's clear. Right? So it should... So I think you side more with the emissary then.
What's he saying?
The emissary...
Need to be in the right hands?
Needs to be in the right hands. The hunter, the only real rule is who gets the artifacts first.
Yeah, where do you side?
I'm kind of on the side of the hunter. Because it's like... If you have extra-dimensional governments, then where do you draw the line for them? You know what I mean? Where's their line drawn? Let me turn this down. I feel like they're both wrong in a way.
Yeah. Someone other than the Starborn made that decision.
Neither seems to be worth trusting. You know your own heart, your own motives. Perhaps that is enough.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
For once, he's right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
That's the thing. It's like siding with the emissary feels like I'm going to get told what to do every 5 seconds. Siding with the hunter just feels like we're both going on a trip where he might try to kill me in the future. I mean, if I go on my own, I won't get any more answers. Other than the ones that I find myself. But is that fun? I don't know. What was that?
Oh, the dishwasher.
I don't know, man. What do you think, Pooh?
I mean, if the hunter turns on you, you could always kill him.
Right? And then go on about doing my own thing. But then again, I know myself, man. I know myself. And I don't necessarily feel that either of them have my best interest in heart. Although the hunter tried to kill me once, he did let me go to go find the artifacts for myself. And just kind of tailed me to see what would happen. But then again, he's a hunter. So wouldn't it make it easier for me to find the artifacts until... I don't like the strings attached, man. I really don't like the strings attached. This is a tough one. Is the lighter out?
Yeah, but it's not on.
Okay. Here, empty it.
Stuck in there. Anywho, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, man.
You know me,
I'm not-
watching it, so I was playing.
If you were playing inside with the emissary?
Yeah, because I like being told
Oh, wow. I don't like being told what to do. I'm tired of both of y'all motherfuckers. Like, I'm not necessarily tired of the hunter, but I don't feel as if he has my best interest in heart. I don't feel it. And I almost bested him anyway, so it's like, I could just cap both of these cats right now. So many decisions. Alright, y'all, what do you think? Government, piracy, myself. I'm going with myself, man.
That, I think, is all you can do. Do not allow these Starborn to dictate your fate.
Pretty much.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
Yeah, but now they're friends against me.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait. The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has 1 or 2 to go.
Yeah, we both dipped.
Find out.
Alright, next time on Dragon Ball Z. Skill points. I got hella skill points for that. Well, I'm putting them in pilot. Let's see. Is there anything else I can upgrade? Oh, it does not sound okay. Alright. Made her choice.
Assuming all systems are
I have
nominal,
something for
we
you
are
when you
ready
have a
to
moment.
depart.
God damn it. Didn't mean to do that. Just board the ship real quick. It sounded like they were both friends from the jump anyways.
I'm listening.
Forgive me for pulling you aside again, but, well, there's so much to process right now. The emissary, the hunter, the unity, an entire multiverse. I can't even begin to wrap my head around it all. That's an understatement. The fact that we are the origin of the Starborn. Humans literally reborn by entering the Unity. The same, yet different. It's unbelievable. I feel like most of the knowledge we've amassed in the last few centuries about the universe has just been made obsolete. Yes, that's exactly right. Humans are clearly a victim of their own success. We've been pushing further and further outwards from our home, when we should have spent more time being prepared for the consequences. Our current problem relates closely to the nature of humans as a species. This rushed curiosity has led us to enter the Unity and become Starborn. But it has made a difference.
It made a difference.
Here we are, caught in the middle of some sort of needlessly violent crusade between the hunter and the emissary. You'd think that a technologically advanced society would have evolved past petty squabbling over something like the artifacts. It almost makes me wonder if entering the Unity has done them more harm than good. Oh, absolutely. Their arrival in our universe is much too timely to be for any other reason.
That part.
It's also clear that the need to collect these artifacts are an obsession for them, almost bordering on an addiction. That leads me to wonder what the Unity has done to their minds and their souls. Yes, I agree, but not at the expense of erasing our own existence. When you pass into whatever lies beyond, we don't know what will become of you. Will you remember your life as you knew it? Will the hunger to collect the artifacts consume your life like it's clearly consumed the Starborn? I'm just as curious to find out what's on the other side as well. But that's not the point. As the chair of Constellation, I want all of us to have this opportunity to explore the Unity. It would be the pinnacle exploration of our lives.
I agree.
However, after we enter the Unity, we'll likely evolve. You and I, as we stand here right now, will essentially cease to exist. You're a respected colleague, and I wouldn't want to lose you. I'm not sure. I'm guessing based on what we've learned.
Oh, I hear you.
Even if I accompany you into the Unity, the question still remains. Would we know each other anymore? Even if we did, would we care? Part of what I do as chair of Constellation is weigh the costs of our expeditions.
Well,
And
you must
this
know each
one-
other because he's lived 1,000
the cost is
lifetimes.
extremely
He
high.
remembers each one.
Yes, of course. Of course. Listen. I realize nothing that I say is ever going to change your mind or diminish the enticement of this incredible opportunity. All I ask is that you research the facts before you blindly stumble off into the unknown.
Add water.
I don't know if I'm ready to make that leap, but knowing we'd be doing it hand in hand would certainly make it more comforting.
Yes.
Well, I suppose I've ruined the moment again, haven't I? I'm getting quite good at that lately. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing.
No, I
Just
actually hate
think
this girl.
what we discussed. I know I will.
What do you mean? Keeping her in the lodge like a prisoner
This
instead of
boy,
letting her
though,
run?
We should
here
have a
trying to
talk.
fuck.
The
When you
answer's
have the
still
time,
no.
of course.
Why? In fact, let me
Being out there with me
How are you?
is a better education than any book. Haven't you ever considered how she feels about all this? There needs to be a bigger word than thanks.
Taking her aside.
More than
a
gratitude.
little girl.
And whatever that word is, I'd be dead. Flat out dead if it weren't for you.
Yeah, man.
Do what I had to do.
Did what I.
And because of you, there's only one funeral today. I gotta ask, why me?
Bro, cause you're.
It was an impossible
you the boy,
situation.
Not cause you.
And if it's wrong to
Yeah,
ask,
get the fuck out of
sorry,
here.
but it's gonna keep me up at night. Barrett's been in Constellation so much longer. He's more veteran, probably smarter.
It's
gonna be hard knowing I get to live my life, but his is
Like, and you over here
over.
want me to raise your daughter? Oh my god, this is not. You're none of these things.
I don't fully
For my
know
girl's
why.
sake, how are you holding up?
I'm fine.
Chill as a-
Focusing on what?
I wish I could focus like that.
Yeah, cause you're.
That Hunter bastard's gotta pay. Hey, I don't care if he's starborn and indestructible. We need to figure out a way to take him down.
We still.
Well, it's time to show them that we ain't just worthless. I just want you to know, I'm here for you. The only way we're gonna get through this is if
I'm gonna talk to a lady friend because you got things very confused. Let's talk to your daughter.
Books.
I've got some stuff on my mind. When you have the time.
I just talked to you.
I guess it is. Do you have more books, or can you buy me more? My book allowance is all gone. So, books?
Okay.
Dad, this is between us.
Here.
Oh, Dad?
Well, now you done it. Now you can get pestered about books nonstop.
All right. Man.
Yeah, a small price. Now,
Give me
the
some
important
books,
question.
Nigga, go pay for her
Pizza.
books.
And please don't say cheese. Dad loves.
I like meat.
Did you hear that, Dad? Meat! We have you outnumbered!
We could always get
We're
one
not
of
a
each.
happy family.
No,
I'm
you
not
lose.
Like your uncle that barely likes
I have decided that I will stay.
you.
You have the Cora stamp of approval. I, seem to have left my stamp back on Dad's ship, but imagine it there, on your arm. Cora approves.
I could really bend your ear when you got a
All right,
moment.
talk to the lady. There you go. Dreha. Yeah.
I
talk
must
to her.
confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand
that's a
that you
third,
stay.
baby.
You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
You're ready.
I
I
didn't
will-
hear what she said.
It's. I didn't hear what she said either. Artifacts mean something. I love a good mystery. Honestly, that's me.
One that, hopefully, will soon be solved.
Look.
My past is complicated.
God, see, people stuck
And anyone
in
in
their past.
Constellation will tell you
Bored.
I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being.
Have a reason for being.
I have a good reason to get out of bed every morning.
Do you care about rights or anything?
Yeah, that's that.
This group of people, who by rights would never associate with one another, has come together for a common cause. That is impressive on its own, before considering the magnitude of the work they have undertaken. The possibilities it holds. Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are to agree with the idea. They sometimes seem offended I would suggest such a thing. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it.
Or should we just go?
I can take that. Not real quick, like 10
Dude, I'm not paying attention to anything she's saying.
You believe I am too quick to judge. Perhaps that is so. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea. I am not asking for pity. I have done what is necessary to bear my burdens, and it has led me here. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space. It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation.
Yeah.
I believe that is enough.
Oh.
I am pleased that we have common cause and have enjoyed our time together.
That was
Thank you.
years ago.
Yes. Alright, so what's up?
Hello.
Trying to drop these
What did you need?
paintings,
Oh, hi, Sam.
Just trying to be hard.
Miss Morgan.
Nice to see you.
And
What?
Alright, let's see what